Okay, real talk. If you own a business in Murfreesboro, someone has probably told you your ADA parking spaces aren't up to code. Blue paint? Wrong. No stencil? Citation coming. Federal inspector on the way? Look, there are so many myths floating around about ADA requirements. Property owners are overspending, confused, and honestly stressed for no reason. Stick with me, because what's actually required is way simpler than you think. Whether you're managing a shopping center lot or you just repaved your small business space, let's clear up what's real and what's rumor. Here's the deal, and this might shock you if you've ever hired a striping contractor. According to actual federal ADA regulations, there's only one mandatory striping feature, the hatched access aisle on the passenger side. This single requirement is the part most people never get told. That aisle needs to be at least 5 feet for standard and 8 feet for van-accessible spaces. But here's where it really gets interesting. Federal regulations do not require a painted wheelchair stencil. They do not require blue paint. They don't even mandate a specific color. Yes, everything you've been guilted into doing might not be legally required. Most of what you see around Murfreesboro is local preference, not federal law. But what is required are the vertical signs with the international symbol of accessibility. And get this, if the sign is wrong, the whole space is considered non-compliant, even if the striping is perfect. So where do you get the actual rules? ADA.gov. It has everything: number of required spaces, dimensions, slope limits, the real standards, not the rumors. And here's a big stress reliever. There is no federal inspector driving around Murfreesboro issuing random ADA tickets. Enforcement usually comes from complaints or lawsuits, not pop-up federal checks. Here's my advice. While federal law doesn't require stencils or blue paint, adding them is smart. It's tiny cost, huge clarity, and it keeps customers from parking in spaces they shouldn't. Just make sure the actual legal requirements are correct. Access aisle width, proper hatching, correct signage, correct number of spaces. Everything else? Bonus points. Got parking lot questions? Drop them below. And if this finally cleared up the ADA confusion, hit subscribe. We're debunking the parking lot myths that cost business owners thousands.